Hello YouTube, this is Teampwndecks from Teampwndecks, and today I'm going to be giving you a wind-up deck profile. I went to my locals today, 15 people mat tournament. I went X in 0 going into third round and lost to Geargia, and there was no way I was going to make top 2 because that was the cutoff, and so I just left, and I just wanted to give you this deck profile. And so without further ado, let's get started. 3, wind up rabbit. A lot of people play 3, not 2. So, and I like it. 3, rat, standard. 3, shark, standard. 3, magician. I believe 3 magician is pretty standard. Some people actually play 2, but 3 is just so much better. And if you actually play the deck, you'll see why. 2 tour guide in the Sangan. Have to play this, it's just amazing. And then 2 Maxi. I prefer Maxi over Veiler because I really do like that extra draw power, and plus it's great against the mirror match. At the last second, instead of Snowman Eater, I put in 2 Spear Reaper, and Spear Reaper put in a lot of work. It managed to stall out my opponent so I could get my loop off. Get the wind up, magician, shark, toriad, all that stuff. And then it stayed on the field longer than Snowman Eater, so I was able to exceed with it too. It was very helpful. I really like it. That's it for the monsters. Is 19. Onto the spells. 2, Polyduality. Searches out your loop basically. 2, Dimensional Fissure. A lot of wind up players side deck this card. I main it for the main reason of Game 1, they're not expecting a D-Fissure, and so it'll really hurt your opponent because they're not expecting it. And then when they side in to get around the D-Fissure, you just side them out, and again, you totally fool them, and it's just great. 2, Wind Up Factory. I was playing 3, but I took out the 3rd for another one of these cards, and I never saw Factory as much as I'd like to, even with 3, and so I cut it down to 2, and I still see it relatively the same amount. So it doesn't really hurt anything. 2, Space Typhoons. I was actually really regretting not playing 3 because I wasn't drawing them enough. So definitely bumped that up to 3. The trio of Monsterborn, Dark Hole, and Heavy Storm. Just pretty standard. 1, Pot of Avarice. Recycle your loop. It's actually a staple in windups. And Mind Control. I took out the 3rd Factory for Mind Control. The 3rd Factory, again, not missing it, but I actually changed this to the 3rd MST. That's it for the spells. There's 13 in the traps. 2 Warning. Really like this. It's just a great card. 2 Torrential. When I don't have my loop, better blow up my opponent's field. 2 Deep Prison. While your opponent can kind of see the Deep Prison coming and play around it, it's still a great card from removal. 1 Solemn to back up the warnings. And 1 Mirror Force. Mirror Force, while it is at 2, it's a great tech card, and I don't play 2 because it's kind of expected, even though most people still play 1. Onto the extra deck. 1 Gorus Token. 1 Wind Up Carrier Zen Mighty. Can only play 1. It's unfortunate. 1 Brilliant, important to your loop. 1 Zen Mains, really great stall card. 1 Levier. You can make crazy plays with this card, especially when you have a DD Crowed Rat or something like that. 1 Acid Golem, great beat stick. 1 10 Tempo. I played this today and it won me the game, so I would definitely continue to play 10 Tempo. 1 Photon Papilloperative, important for your loop. 1 Wind Up Zen Meister. You can actually do a loop within the loop with this card, and so I play it, and it's great. It can also be used to get off Magician, which is funny because I did that. 1 Maestroke, creates a wall. Book of Moon, great card. 1 Cowboy, gets over high attack monsters and beat sticks, so I really like it. 1 Utopia, I like 1. I wish I could play 2, but there's really no room. 1 Utopia Ray, I actually really like this card. It came in handy. 1 Shockmaster, because you can pull it off and it's devastational when you do. 1 Adrius. If I had Tiras, I'd play Tiras over Adrius. And then 1 Zenmayo for back row removal. Really important. That's it for the extra deck. On to the side deck. I ran Agors. Third Maxi for special summoning heavy decks. The 2 Snowman Eaters that I didn't play because I played Reapers. 2 System Downs for the Geargia matchup. I sided them in, but he just opened up way too busted both games, so I couldn't do anything. 2 Lance, getting over beat sticks, saving more monsters, getting my loop off. The 3rd Factory, 3rd Dimensional Fissure, 2 Shadow Imprisonings, 2 Compulsory, and 1 Return from the different dimension. Great for when your opponent's removing all your stuff. So that's the wind-up deck, guys. That's it.